Hi families, Mrs. Stemley here with another tip for having a successful start in GSRP. Today I want to talk to you about independence. I know as a parent that a lot of times it's just easier to do it yourself. It's easier to open their food up for them. It's easier to get them dressed. It's just faster and easier. However, that doesn't help foster their independence. And once they're in the classroom and there's 16 of them, they have to be a little more independent. So there's the logistics of needing them to be independent, but there's also the learning skills that are happening when they're being independent. Sometimes we don't think about all the little fine motor things when they're using their fingers to button up their pants that we're actually helping to strengthen their finger muscles, which actually help them become stronger writers. So buttoning things and opening things and putting little things inside of little things is actually developing writing skills. That's fascinating. So a couple things to think about and to practice before school starts is getting dressed by yourself. Can your child zip up their jacket? Can they put on their own shoes? If they can't tie their shoes, we'll work on it. Please still send them to school. But think about, should we look at a different pair of shoes if these are so hard to get on, and practice putting on shoes and jackets and things like that. Here's another big one. Can they take care of themselves in the bathroom? Can they wipe their bottom by themselves? All those kinds of things. Do they know how to get their underwear back up? And so those are things to think about. I know that I am not good at that. I just do it for my kids. In fact, when I started dating my husband, I had an 8-year-old at the time. And we went out for dinner. So we had just started dating, and I have this 8-year-old son. And the food came at the restaurant, and I started cutting up my son's food. And my husband, my boyfriend at the time, says, he can't cut up his own food? And I didn't even think about it. And I looked at Micah, and Micah said, yeah, I can cut up my own food. And we just kind of laughed about it. But it's just this instinct, this thing you don't think about where you just do things for your kids. I am guilty of it still. So start thinking about, what things can my child do for themselves that maybe I haven't let them? So getting dressed, getting coats and shoes on, and we'll practice before we get to winter, we'll start practicing that winter gear too. But let's just start with the basics. Shoes and a jacket, getting our clothes on. Can we get our pants up after we go to the bathroom? Can we wipe ourselves after we go to the bathroom? So those are some things to practice, and I would so appreciate it. Have a great day.